Alright, welcome back, YouTube. Got another weekly painting update. Oh, you need to adjust the tripod here. You know, actually, it looked, I think it looked a little bit better higher. This will work. Screw it. Yeah, welcome back. So, something different on the painting table this week. I know I showed off some half tracks last weekend, and it's 5 days later, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. 15 early war German infantry in front of you. So it's been a while since I've done some German early war infantry, guys. I was a little rusty with the paint jobs. The light colored skin, I was a little rusty on painting. I was a little rusty on the order of which I paint and how I paint these figures. I think normally I paint skin first, and I didn't do that. I did the field gray first. So just when you haven't painted a specific subject in a while, you get a little rusty, and it's been a year since I've painted some early war German guys. But there's 15 in front of you. 9 of which are going to be my 5cm mortar crews. So that's 1 per platoon, 3-man teams each. And then I got 2 additional figures, these kneeling guys right here. 1 with a rifle, 1 with a submachine gun. These are going to be the gun team leaders for my heavy MG34s. So those will now be complete. And then I got just some miscellaneous figures. I have another machine gun team, light machine gun team, a random rifleman, and then an ammo bearer. So yeah, just some random figures I just pulled out of that were primed, that I just pulled out of the bench to just paint up and make some progress on that project. And then I did do decals on all the helmets that didn't have the bread bag straps. I did put the Reichsadler and the National Eagle on there. I also did, while I was here, I did decals on the half tracks, include snapping off a machine gun in the process, which hurt my feelings greatly. But yeah, so I put some Buchenkreuz and license plates and tactical vehicle markings on the half tracks. So those are now done. Yeah, I think that's about it. Really not much to say on these guys. Just a mix of Crusaders, Warlord Game Plastics, and Gaddis Games. So we do have a mix of all 3 of those companies. But yeah, so the progress continues. July, today's 29 July. So July was a banging month for production for me. I mean, a banging month. I mean, I must have painted 80-something miniatures maybe, and 3 half tracks, or close to it, between 70 and 85 miniatures and 3 half tracks. So I'm pretty happy with my July production month. It definitely made up for April and May and a little bit of June. I did paint a little bit in June, but April and May I did nothing, absolutely nothing. So having a good month this month really helped to catch up. I did finally get a shipping notice from the Vitrix order. I think they shipped like Tuesday last week, so hopefully next week I have them, and I'll be able to start to assemble and paint them, because if now I'm running up against, and this is why I like to have armies collected now, because now there's a bottleneck in the project. I have to wait for miniatures to arrive from the UK, and that is a problem. I could have already had 2 units of, I could have had my last unit of Sparabara done and a unit of slingers done, or a unit of cavalry done, and now I have neither. So, I mean, it's, I still paint it. I'm still making progress on a different project, but, the one that I really want to be doing, I'm not, which kind of hurts my feelings. So, I think I'm going to work on, end up doing 12 more early war German guys, and then I need to get so I want to do some painting tutorials, and I had a request to do early German War armor painting tutorials, and I do have 2 Panzer IIIs ready to be primed, so I really want to do them, but the problem is I don't have a way to mount my camera to the desk so I can get good angles on the painting. So I gotta figure something out. I gotta source some stuff. I really want to do a painting tutorial to show how I use that modulation set, and I do have a couple tanks that are more or less ready to go that just need me to do some painting. So yeah, I'll probably get on that sooner than later. Hopefully next month I'm doing a painting tutorial on those 2 Panzer IIIs there. But yeah, the force continues to grow. I think we're over 150 now painted early war Germans, or close to it. I know definitely over 100. You know, the whole project I think is 279 when it's all said and done, plus 40 vehicles, of which I only have like 15 painted. So we're making headwinds. But there's still more work to go. And this project, I don't really have a timeline on it. It's just going until it's done. You know, if I paint 30 to 50 on it every year, you know, it's already, at this point, it's a 3-year-old project. You know, so realistically I paint 30 to 50 on it. So this is my back burner project, and then usually I have a main project. Last year it was ECW, the year before that it was Romans, this year it was Persians. At the end of this year and next year it'll be Greeks. And then after that what will it be? I don't know. It'll probably be, I'll probably come back and revisit the ECW army and paint the last 100 or so miniatures for that army to bring it up to complete status. But yeah, that's my painting update for this week. I just got done watching Yorkshire's Gamers monthly update. I always like seeing his stuff because he's kind of what I emulate. This project was solely based off of when I got to see his Italian and British desert armies, and that was the first time I seen a 28mm World War II army of that scale, because everybody usually just has bolt action or chain of command armies. So it's like 30-40 miniatures plus a half dozen vehicles at most, and bam, that's your army, right? And when I saw Yorkshire Wargamers Italian army and British army, it was like, whoa, he has like 3 dozen tanks, he has 100+ infantry, and it was just like, you can do, because you know, when it's Napoleonics, medievals, or ancients, no one bats an eye when it's a 300 miniature army. But for World War II, I think people go, wow, that's a lot, and it is a lot. But I think the final outcome is something that you'll be able to cherish forever and game with forever. And that's the goal I'm going for here. But anyways, you know, leave comments, leave your questions. I'll answer them the best I can. And until next time, guys, keep on painting.